Hey guys, Princess Strawberry here. So yesterday, August 7th, 2018, 1 p.m., I went for my gallbladder removal surgery, finally. So I'm going to tell you guys the story today. Later on in the video, I'm going to show you some pictures I took before, during, and after my surgery. So, it's just like, okay. So, let's start at the beginning. When I arrived at the hospital 1 p.m., my neighbor Anthony was very nice to show up and gave me this big stuffed animal dog. I named him Buddy. Like, look at the size of this thing. So he's really cute and fluffy and he acts like a pillow. So I'll definitely be curling on and cuddling up to him when I'm sleeping. So after I registered, they sent me up to the second floor. And that was like the surgery waiting room. And it wasn't really that long. It was like half an hour later, so 1:30 p.m. when the nurse called me in, asked me a bunch of questions, and then they gave me a bunch of medication, like, holy guys, 7 different pills. One's a sedative to help me relax before my surgery. I wasn't really nervous. I was more or less, I want this done and now thing. And then they gave me some other pills. One of them was pain pills for after the surgery. And then I don't really know what the other ones were for, but okay. So it's just like, alrighty. So they let me sit in a lazy boy chair with some warm blankets while I was waiting to get called to the operating room. They made me wear a funny nightgown, house coat, shoes, and a funky hat. So I was like, alrighty. And then eventually when I did get called into the operating room, my grandma had to go wait in the waiting room. They took me to the OR. I first walked in, and it's like a big white room. There's a bunch of nurses, and I was teasing them. Wow, not only are the doctors good looking, but so are the girls. And they all started laughing. They're like, I like her. She's funny. So I didn't let it bother me too much. They told me to go lay on the operating table, and it felt really weird. I felt like a scarecrow, guys. When I'm laying on the table, there's like these armrests on both sides, and you're sitting there, well, laying there like this. And I'm like, okay. So the anesthesiast tried to put an IV in my left hand here. You guys can see it's all bruised up there. There's about 3 needles that he put in, because they tried to put this numbing cream on both my hands to freeze it so I don't feel the IV. Because I know for a fact IV needle is a lot bigger than a blood work needle. And every doctor and nurse will tell you the same thing. So they couldn't get it in my left hand because I guess the vein was too small or it wasn't popping up or for some reason. So, and they've tried multiple times. They even gave me another needle like this size. I seen the damn thing. They put a needle in my hand to freeze it more because the freezing didn't work the first time. And they couldn't get the IV in. So here we are switching over to my right hand, doing the same thing. Going to try the numbing cream. That didn't work either. Completely didn't work because I still jump. I hate needles. So then he stuck another needle back in my right hand to freeze it more. They finally, after 7 times, they got it in. That's 7 times for both hands, like, well, together, my left and right hand, 7 times. They finally got the IV in. And then after, they laid me down. Oh, I was already laying down. They put blankets on me. I was kind of all snugged up like a caterpillar in a cocoon or a bear in a cave. It was like really comfortable and snug, which is good. Everyone was nice. The doctors and nurses couldn't complain. They were like the best doctors and nurses around. And then they strapped down my legs because it's a safety thing. They don't want me to fall off the table during the surgery. And then when I'm laying on the table, like I said, there's an armrest for the left and right side. So I'm sitting there like this. And they strapped down both my arms. And then the anesthesiast comes over, puts a mask on my face. And they told me it was just oxygen. I'm like, I don't think it was just oxygen, because after you put that on my face, I fell asleep. So, and then there were some difficulties too. They took me to the recovery room, tried to wake me up multiple times. Apparently they couldn't. So they took me back to daycare unit, called my grandma in from the waiting room, and she kept calling my name. Eventually I woke up and I actually started crying, and I knew that was going to happen because I'm in a lot of pain. The pain medication they gave me earlier didn't do justice, so they had to give me some more. They gave me a pill. Now, I know there is 2 types of pain medication. They could give you a pill or an injection in your arm. Or sometimes they'll give the injection in your thigh, which I prefer the arm, thank you. So, and then they didn't really keep me long after I was done my surgery in the daycare unit, maybe an hour, if that. And then my grandma took me to her house for the night. Basically, I stayed there and I just got home recently. So now I'm home and really sore and tired and a lot of pain. And the doctor prescribed me with prescription pain medication to take every 4 hours for the next week or so, which is a good thing, I guess. So, and if I need anything, my grandma literally lives 2 blocks away, and she could always help me out if I need something. And I also have family, friends, a husband that will help me out. So I have lots of love and support, and I really appreciate that. So, next surgery I'm going to be going for is left eye surgery. It's not working properly. I can't see through it properly. So in October I have a testing appointment to see if my left eye is healthy enough and strong enough to go for surgery. They're just basically going to fix it because I'm having trouble seeing through it. So, and it's just like, okay, that's fine. So hopefully my eye surgery will be my last surgery for a while. I got told by the doctors and nurses that I'm basically pretty young to be going for gallbladder removal surgery. Like, I'm 24 years old, and the nurse is like, you're pretty young to be going for this kind of surgery. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, this is my 3rd surgery out of my whole life. I've gone for eye surgery before. When I was born cross-eyed. Both my eyes were right here, inwards. And when I was about 5, maybe 6 years old, maybe it was younger, I don't really remember, between 3 and 6 anyway, I got both my eyes fixed. So that was 2 surgeries. 1 surgery, and then I also had my wisdom and 12-year-old molar tooth pulled out one time. So there's my 2nd, and then my 3rd, my gallbladder, and my 4th is my other eye surgery. So I got a busy schedule. I'm going to be recovering, I'm hoping soon. I don't mind recovering. It's just I'm glad to get the gallbladder out. I'm tired of getting sick all the time. I'm tired of having the diarrhea, and I've had to cancel on my friends so many times because I'm not able to hang out, and it's pissing me off. And it's like a lot of my friends are all pissed off because I can't just get up and go and hang out. Well, I blocked them on Facebook. If they're going to be drama queens or kings, because some of them were guys, then just block them on Facebook. Don't deal with their shit. I'm sorry. So, the night before my surgery, I had a very special treat. It was my last meal before my surgery, so I made some carrot cake over here, as you guys can see. I also had some Smartie ice cream. That made me really full before I went to bed. I went to bed about 10:30, and after 12 midnight, I can't have anything to eat or drink until after my surgery. I'm so glad I'm able to eat and drink again, so. But if you guys have any further questions, comments, or concerns, comment down below. Feel free to message me on any of my social media sites. Links will be and always will be in the description box below. Now let's get on to the slideshow of these pictures. The first set of pictures you will see are pictures of me before my surgery. So yeah, the first set of pictures will be of me in the gown, and you'll see my funky shoes that I'm wearing, and then the next set of pictures will be pictures of my stomach after my surgery. So if you guys are cringy, don't watch the rest of the video. And then you'll see pictures of the flowers and the stuffed animal dog that my neighbor gave me as like a get well present. And then over here we have a book. A lot of my friends have been signing it before my surgery. So here's the book. So I am really thankful. My brothers and sisters have signed it. I even signed my piglet Chico's and my cat's name in there, because why not? Even my own brother Damien signed it. That was really nice of him. So, but without further ado, let's get on to the picture slideshow. Thanks for watching. Bye.